Hey guys, before I start the video, I'd like to apologize for it being a little long, but I'd like to ask to please stick around to the very end for a very cool surprise. Hey everyone, welcome back to JDMods. It's been a while since we've done an Aristo update, so today I'm going to show you what's all new about it. So first, on the outside of the car, this is basically everything I've done this winter. The hood is popped right now, so usually there's not that big of a gap. And also the bumper's not screwed on, so the body panels aren't lined up perfectly right now. But the first thing I'll show you is I polished up the headlights and removed the orange signal marker that used to be right there. So that's what the new headlights look like. I put on red hella horns instead of the regular stock quiet horns. So that's them through the grille. Looks kind of cool. There's my other headlight. And then of course I have the fog lights that we wrapped yellow last year. Then my intercooler, still the same. Anyway. There's my sticker banner, the JDMods Turbo Couch banner. Nothing new there. Same rim tire setup. Then from the outside you can see my new interior setup. This might be kind of tough to see, so I'll get a light. Alright, so here is the new interior. It's about 80% done, still a few more things to do. Sorry about the really bright flashlight, I'll try and make it work. So I have this RDT steering wheel. It was from eBay from the States, so hopefully it's not a bad steering wheel. If something does happen, I'll have to upgrade it, or if I feel like it's a little cheesy quality, but it does feel good for now, so hopefully that works out well. And then of course I installed this Recaro seat. Not quite sure what type it is. If you know, let me know. Also have these Takata harnesses that aren't bolted down yet, but I'm just going to basically be bolting them to eyelets in the hole, like holes in my floor. And then this is a new e-brake I installed. It is a hydraulic e-brake, but because I didn't want a hydraulic e-brake, since I'm not going to be drifting this car too much, or if all, I basically just hooked it into the stock e-brake cable, so I have to adjust that, but that should work. Got my old gauges there from before, and still have to install the shifter setup. I'm still waiting from that from serial 9. Other than that, the interior is still the same. I just have to install a few more gauges and it'll be good to go. So let's take a look under the hood now. Almost done assembling this. Here it is. Looks a little different than last season. I'll give you guys a quick rundown. If you've never seen this car before, this is a 2JZGTE, of course, from the Aristo, non-VVTi. It's a single turbo. The turbo is a Garrett T04S. 61mm AR70, 84 on the back, I believe, 86, something like that. I did a wire tuck. There's the main harness wrapped in heat tape. Downpipe, 3-inch downpipe wrapped in exhaust tape as well. I did a custom oil cap right there by modifying the stock one with a $10 eBay cap. Worked really well. Here's the oil catch can with a new upgrade. Last year it was just kind of sitting here, so now I made a bracket to really secure it in place. It doesn't move at all anymore. So this is a 4-port. So I have the two bottom ones, those red fittings you can see, go to the valve cover over here. I blocked off one of the top ones with that blue fitting. Then here is a 10AN to 3/8 barb, and that just goes into the intake of my turbo to provide a vacuum for the catch can. I'm also going to be putting some like shower loofahs inside here to make sure that this doesn't actually suck up any oil into my turbo, because that would be bad. Anyway, moving on over here, I did a whole rebuild on the engine this winter. Well, just like a light duty rebuild, I guess, like a new water pump. I deleted the AC, so I have a new belt, little homemade bracket there. There's my Gretty blow-off valve. If you haven't seen this before, I relocated the coolant overflow down here, and I just used this Good Life Fitness, I guess, water bottle. That's my coolant overflow. Next up, I'd like to show you the new power steering setup. As you can see, there's quite a lot going on here, so hopefully you like it. I'm going to grab the flashlight for this actually. But the first thing you can see without the flashlight is this new power steering tank up here. I mounted it with these custom brackets. This is just a billet, not billet I guess, just a welded up power steering tank with AN fittings. So there's a -10 on the bottom and With the flashlight here, you can see the dash 6 on the side. And then looking at the side of my engine, there's my power steering pump. I have a dash 10 fitting adapter and a dash 6 on the bottom with this high pressure line going to the rail at the back. You can kind of see that silver fitting way back there. That's the other dash 6 fitting. Then I also got a dash 6 power steering cooler. I bolted it right down there to my subframe. That is all secured down there. And then, I don't know if you can see on my oil filter, there's a sandwich plate with 2 red dash 10 fittings. That's going to be for, I still have to install it yet, but that's going to be for a oil cooler. I actually have the oil cooler over here. I'll show you that in a second. But that is essentially my engine bay. I still have to do the oil cooler, do all the AN lines for my power steering, fill it all up with fluids, and then I think it's going to be ready for its first start. I am low on brake fluid because I was bleeding the brakes and stuff, so I have to top that up as well. There's the 2 hella horns. They are off-centered, using the stock mounting location, but I actually don't really mind it. Anyway, over here, there's my old seat. Now, to install still, I have all of these suspension components. These are all just stuff I got off Rock Auto, not eBay parts. Like tie rod ends, I have new polyurethane sway bar bushings. Probably saying that wrong, but oh well. Prothane, my bad. Anyway, I also have a new radio as my old one broke, so I'm going to be installing that. Stereo, sorry. And then in here is a few more parts. I'll give you guys a quick preview. New e-brake cable I need. Down here, this blue thing is my oil cooler. It's a dash 10 AN. It's going to be going right kind of there at the front of the grill. What else do I have in here real quickly? The last cool thing I'm going to show you that I have is this right here. Couldn't really find it. I bought this. This is a HKS DLI ignition amplifier. Twin power. Basically increases the ignition strength on the stock coils for the 2JZ. So that should make me reach my goal horsepower. I'm hoping to reach around 500 to 520 wheel horsepower. And to do that, I'm going to be keeping the same turbo. That'll be maxing out the turbo because it's only a 61mm. If I want to go more, I have to get a 67mm, but that's not this season. I'm also going to buy some just SARD 800cc injectors, and then I should be just about there when I get it tuned in the spring. I also have to install the drive shaft. Here it is in my back seat. It's a solid aluminum 3-inch drive shaft. Big hunk of metal right there, so I still have to install that. But I'm waiting on installing the shifter first because the shifter sits above the drive shaft, then exhaust. Because as of right now, I also don't have any exhaust. Missing the big old twin tip exhaust. But that is in the works. So that's the project on the Turbo Couch, or Lexus GS300, or Aristo, whatever you want to call it. Please let me know what you guys think of the project. It's actually getting pretty close to being where about I want it for good. Probably I'm going to say that now and want to upgrade in the future for more horsepower or reliability or whatever. But let me know what you think. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and let me show you guys a quick surprise right now. Alright, so as promised, here is my surprise. It is just inside my snow-covered Corolla. Snow falls everywhere. And here it is. Ali and I just purchased a vinyl plotter and a heat press and some t-shirts. So we're going to be making and designing a few t-shirt designs, stickers, etc. So if you are interested or have any ideas for cool designs or stickers that you'd like to see, let us know. They won't be very expensive. We're kind of hoping for $20 US for shirts, $5 US for stickers with free shipping to anywhere in North America. So let us know what you would like to see. And as always, again, please like, comment, and subscribe.